What life lesson did you learn that you will never forget, and when did you learn it? Never refuse when someone offers you a breath mint. My grandfather after I declined a breath mint from him. Not everybody who speaks in a pleasant way to you is your friend. If you're right but you're obnoxious about it, people won't see you as the good guy. Took me until the end of grad school to figure that one out. I was 21 when I learned that just because you've been friends with someone a long time does not mean you're obligated to stay friends with them forever. If you're at the point where you dread being around them, leave. No amount of history is worth your peace. You don't like everybody, so don't worry about everybody liking you. Of course, be respectful to everyone you meet, but don't bend over backwards to please all of them. You can delegate authority. You can't delegate responsibility. Been a mantra my mom has spoken since I was a kid. What is the stupidest fact you know? Penguins shit with the greatest force of any known animal, as if they did it slower they would lose internal body heat. Gary Newman is 13 days older than Gary Oldman. In France we say, merde. Literally, shit, in English. To say good luck. Because saying good luck is seen as a bad luck. It comes from the Middle Ages when people traveled in horse carts. When there was a lot of shit in front of theaters, it meant the play had a lot of success. Koalas are genuinely smooth-brained. Although in meteorology the definition of drizzle is for the water droplets to be smaller than 0.5 m, the general accepted way to define at a glance whether what's falling from the sky is rain or drizzle is to observe if the droplets can splash on top of your shoe once they hit the ground. If they do, it means that they are large enough and contain enough mass to be classified as rain. Otherwise it's drizzle. Sounds silly until you try to measure the dimension of a water droplet falling from the sky every time it starts pouring to fill a weather report. The dot on a lowercase I and j is called a tittle. What's a movie you love that is unpopular or unknown by most people? Defiance. An amazing true story with photos during the credits of the real people. It takes place deep in the woods of WW2 Poland. A massive colony of Jewish people who defied the Nazis and fought alongside the Russians, and they survived the entire war there in the woods until it was over. Obviously some of them died because they were fighting too. Some of which moving to the United States after. Covered in the credits. So amazing. The start of the movie can be a little slow, but it was very good. Out Cold. 2001. I don't know if it's disliked, but I haven't met anyone in real life who's heard of it. It's Casablanca. But with snowboarders. I really liked Mary and Max. Most people don't know of it. I've only seen it comes up once in a sad movie. AskReddit post animation was great and the story had me crying at the end like a baby. It's one of the most depressing movies. That doesn't make you depressed. It was a happy cry for sure, but it's so sad. Song of the Sea. Since the director, Donner, passed and I saw it mentioned a couple of times with him, I'll go with Ladyhawke. https u2.be/bobts66 Jagma. Rutger Hauer. Michelle Pfeiffer. And Ferris Bueller Matthew Broderick. Captain Ron. What is a fact that doesn't sound true but is? Napoleon won more battles than Alexander the Great, Frederick the Great, Julius Caesar and Hannibal combined. When the Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock, Santa Fe had already been established as the capital of the Kingdom of New Mexico, for 10 years. Ireland is the only country on Earth that has a smaller population than it did in 1800. Sex toys have been banned from being sold in Alabama since 1998. Alice Cooper babysat Keanu Reeves in Toronto. Wounds sustained during the day heal twice as quickly as those sustained at night. You just won a lifetime supply of the last thing you ate. What do you have? Pizza. I'm living the good life. Burritos. I can deal with that. Popcorn. Oh fuck. Crackers. Couldn't you have waited till after dinner? Ice cream. I die of diabetes.
Subscribe, my brothers.